So, hello everybody, Triathlon Freaks again here. Me and Teresa today. Thomas is not coming. Nevertheless, we have a very interesting topic today. And the topic is actually motivation, how to motivate yourself to be successful in your business, in whatever you do. And something I recently discovered and that is helping me a lot is listening to motivational audios. And that's what I want to talk to you guys today. Teresa will also say something, what she has, what kind of motivation she's having, what motivates her, what helps her in her business to, to keep going. And sorry, I have to stop. All right, I just had to stop a YouTube video that was going on that I just opened. I don't know if you hear. Did you hear that, Teresa?
Was it your own video?
Yeah. There was my own video rolling at the same time, so it was pretty funny, like listening to myself. All right, guys. So that what I recently discovered was that I need to listen to people who are already successful. I really need to listen to people who had some struggles in their lives and they turned it into success, because I live my life every day. There are everyday things I do, everyday stuff I have on my schedule I want to accomplish, but many times when I see that something is very difficult for me, I really need to think why I'm doing what I'm doing, and I really need to motivate myself to go on, to just keep going and to maintain the speed I have, to maintain the motivation. And what helps me a lot is actually reading. I don't know anybody who's watching, if you guys read a lot. I mean, I really love reading. I also like writing a lot, but the reading gives me so much pleasure and so much motivation. And there are so many books out there you can read about success, about anything you are interested in. And if you are, let's say you have a niche, whatever you do, I don't care, and you need to read every day something in your niche just to stay on the top if you want to be the best in your niche. So this is one thing you have to do. You really need to educate yourself, but you guys probably know it. But another very important thing is just to read daily about something that helps you to keep going, because in life we experience setbacks, we experience bad days, we experience difficult times, and actually this is like a test period for us, right? This is like a character building days when things don't get the way we want them to turn out. Sometimes we really struggle, and in order to overcome it, you really need to know why you're doing what you're doing, and you really need to motivate yourself. You need to listen to successes that happened already, just because your ideas and your mindset will be so much focused towards your goal. And that what happened to me in the past, that sometimes when things got not the way I wanted them to be, I was just kind of sad, I was kind of depressed, and I stopped for a while, and I was just thinking, this is not working, maybe I should do something else, maybe I should completely stop doing that, even though I liked what I was doing. So it's very important, if you do what you like and there is a struggle, of course you have to look for new ways, creative ways, maybe how to market yourself, how to market your ideas, how to market your product. But the important thing is just to keep rolling and keep motivating yourself, because it's so important to keep that way. To keep it rolling, to keep going every day, to keep pushing every day and doing your best every day in order to stay like ahead of your competition as well, if there is a competition. Depends on what kind of niche you are in, of course. I will talk more about this just a little bit. I just want to give a word to Teresa if she has something to say. I would be really interested in what she is doing to stay motivated. Back to you, Teresa. And welcome to today's Hangout, Teresa.
Thank you. Can you hear me okay?
I can.
Okay.
and I click on the button, so hopefully you are on the screen now.
All right, because I see your face right now, so maybe we'll look at your face throughout the Hangout today. See, this goes to show you don't have to be technically advanced to do something like this. So, but anyway. I think that, keeping focus, like, on what you really want to do, can be really struggling sometimes. I think the thing that I see people come across the most is they lose focus because they tend to listen to their family. Now, family, granted, as much as you would like to have them, shut up and stop telling you the negative stuff, um, you have to learn to draw a boundary line with them, because their thoughts and their opinions never really paid your bills. So it's just something to keep in mind. Your family is something that you can't just make go away. They're your family, unless you are really into it and decide to disown them, and I don't recommend that. That might cause some problems, but just keep in mind that your dreams and your goals are your dreams and your goals, not theirs. And so you have to learn, and it's very, very hard. I've had to do this, is to draw a boundary line and say, you know what, this is what I want to do, and whether your opinion is good or bad about it, I don't really care. So keeping focused on that, that can make it really hard. So what to do to keep focus from that, when you have all this naysay stuff going on here, and you're sitting here going, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. Watch videos. Like, there's so much stuff on YouTube. One that's really good that helped me was "You Can Change Your Life" by Louise Hay, and I absolutely loved that video. It made me realize that I can do things for me, and I just absolutely love her stuff. And she teaches about affirmations. Telling yourself you're worth it, your dreams are worth it, and that kind of helps you, lift yourself up when you're away. Now, actually tomorrow I'll be leaving for Florida, and Maros and I will be able to be in the same room, which is kind of cool because I get to network with people all over the world. Thomas, who is sometimes on our Hangout, is not here today, but he'll be there as well. And Thomas is from Denmark. And Maros, remind me again where you're from.
I'm originally from Slovakia. Originally,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, where are you coming from now, though, just to be in Orlando?
Yeah, I'm living in Germany. Hamburg is the city I live in
Yes.
Germany, Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's important, actually, to gather yourself around a community of people that have the same mindset and goals, because statistics say, look at 9 of your closest friends, and that's what you'll turn out like. That's pretty sad. I mean, you can choose to be, the person that stands out in the crowd and says you're not going to go that way, but your 10 broke friends, if that's what the case is, are not going to help you become at the success at the top of the ladder. It's just not going to happen. So surround yourself with successful people, or the people that you want to turn out like or be like, because believe it or not, now you may think I'm crazy, but the vibes in the world that you put off actually come back at you. And this goes back into thinking positive and things like that. And I don't know how much you've been into law of attraction, Maros, but you whatever you put out into the universe, it comes back at you. So if you start your day and say, I don't want a bad day, I don't want to be stuck in traffic, and I can't get a ticket today. By even putting those negative thoughts out there, that's exactly what you're going to get in the day. We always get the things that we don't want. Why is that? Because you're focused on them. Focus on something good, which is going to help you tremendously, as long as you can let yourself focus on something good. I have a friend who is actually in the business that we are in, and I said to him, well, did you get a sale? Yeah, I got a sale, but I'm no good at this. It's like, well, if you put that vibe out there, you have to believe in yourself in order for other people to even believe in you. And I know this has kind of happened all over the place, but technically this all does actually tie together, because mindset starts with you, and success will follow after that. So yeah, they are tied together. I'm not some crazy chick from Wisconsin or something like that. It actually does work that way. So what's your thoughts on that, Marls?
Yeah, you're completely right. If I remember correctly, I mean, it is not important in statistics. 9 people, 6 people, 5 people, but I even read it's 5 people that, like, the friends or the people you spend the most time with. and it concerns like your ideas, maybe your opinions, and also your income. So that's very important that you surround yourself with people, and that's what I was talking also before. Uh, Sometimes maybe you don't even have to have like a close relationship with these people, but to some audios, you can watch videos. Teresa gave you an example what kind of video you can watch, or you can read books, because you are just picking up these ideas from these people who are already successful. So that's why I do what I do, that I read and I listen to people who are much more successful than me. So yeah, you are completely right, Teresa.
Yeah, yeah. Just like I was reading one time, or I heard I heard somebody talking. I can't remember who it was, but they said, well, how much TV do you watch? Because people say they don't have time to run an online business. There again, it's mindset. What could you actually do without? Well, I'm going to talk about the Packers because I'm from Wisconsin, but the Packers won yesterday. And did I watch it? No. Did I care to watch it? No. But I tell you what, your 10 broke friends will tell you that the Packers won. Okay, cool. I didn't need to watch that. Instead, I was sitting here building my business. See what I'm saying? So if you miss the news and some big event happens, which the news is always depressing anyway, that's what? News is on what, half an hour? So you can take even a half an hour of your time and build your business. It's all about focusing on the right things rather than the wrong things. So there again, it's mindset. What is it that you really want to accomplish? Because I can tell you right now, if the world falls apart and you miss it for some reason, your 10 broke friends will tell you tomorrow because they're about sitting in front of the TV accomplishing nothing.
Yeah. I mean, it's really interesting what you're talking about, and like my problem was, can you see me on the screen, Teresa? Because I just switched to my screen. All right, that's cool. Yeah, I have to remind myself to do that. Just remind me if I forget it. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. So what I actually do, as I said, I listen a lot audios. At the moment, I'm listening to Les Brown. You can find it on the YouTube. And funny thing is, a lot of these things are for free. You can find it for free. You don't even have to spend a dime to motivate yourself. Of course, you need to have internet connection, and I suppose or assume you have a laptop, or you have a tablet, or you have a mobile phone, or whatever, what you can use and listen to this kind of ideas and motivation or motivational audio. And it's so important to do that every day. And you need to actually to develop a habit of it. It doesn't cut if you do it like let's say once in a week or something. It's really important that you do it every day, every single day, because you only improve in anything if you do it every day, even like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour. So in order to work on your mind and to change your mind, work on your mind every day, and you will see results pretty quickly. So that's what I want to share with you guys. Just I didn't believe in this stuff before. Before I thought like, okay, just give me the formula how to be successful, like the technical stuff, give me the meat and I follow and it will happen. But the funny thing is that you can take two guys, give them the formula, and these two guys will do the exact same thing, and one of them will motivate himself, he will read a lot, he will let's say listen to some motivational audio, watch some videos, and he will be very, very hungry for success, very motivated. The other one will just follow the formula without doing any stuff of that, and still do the same stuff he did before, or he done before, and you will have two completely different results. And it's amazing because it's not just about the technical stuff, it's also about as Teresa said before, the law of attraction. So the other guy, the more successful guy, he will just attract all this success to him just because he's that much more hungry for success, and his thinking and mindset is so much better towards success. So so much better equipped for success. Let's put it that way. All right, back to you, Teresa. Any last comments or words from you before we wrap it up?
Sure. I was reminding you to click. So,
I did.
See, communication is important as well.
Thank
So
you. Thank you.
one of the people that I started listening to, oh, I want to say about 6 months ago, is Eric Thomas. Eric Thomas is a very motivational speaker. He's been known to speak to sports teams, and he tells the story of his life, how he came from nothing and he wanted to be very successful. And I love his speaking style. So if you get a chance, he has videos all over YouTube. He has his own channel, so they're again, free.
Can you repeat the name again?
Eric Thomas.
Eric Thomas. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, Eric Thomas. He's actually very good at motivational speaking. And you were speaking of, how often you listen to this. I tell you what, instead of rocking it out in the car and turning that stereo up, turn your drive time into learning time. Listen to something motivational. Listen to something that actually, you can actually soak into your subconscious. Believe it or not, I have found that I actually retain more because I'm driving, and that stuff is just getting, I'm not in a position where I can object to something that's going on because I'm paying attention and driving. So, it just kind of soaks into your subconscious, and you go, oh, I learned that on my audio. So, that's kind of exciting that you can, have that kind of learning mode and technique. They say even when you're sleeping, there's some times where I listen to hypnosis when I sleep, believe it or not. Because there's a lot of distracting noises, cars going by outside and stuff like that. So I just put my headphones in and go to sleep. Well, amazingly enough, the next morning I feel very refreshed, and I listen to different ones, getting out of your own way, sleep hypnosis, things like that, because it's all mindset stuff. So, maybe you're someone that says, oh, hypnosis is BS. Okay, well, then it will be, because you're not allowing it to be, and a part of, you're not even trying. You never know until you try. I tell that to my kids when they have them eat a new vegetable. And the first time they stick their nose up at it, I actually make them eat the whole plate of vegetables. So they're better off just trying it, But that's the same thing with a new technique, listening to mindset stuff. Because at first, when I first started listening to it, I thought, oh my God, this stuff is just bogus. I'm, what is this, some sort of cult thing? What are these people talking about? People don't think like this. This is the real world. And believe it or not, there's so many people that just, they can't bring themselves to listen to anything motivational, because they're like, oh, I'm motivational, I'm having a bad day, Fine, that's your loss. But you have to put the motivational stuff together with your business. And believe it or not, that like Maros was saying, you take the person that is very statistical and they say, I'm going to do step A, step B, step B, step C, excuse me, and go right down the line, but they're not combining it with the, you can believe in what you do, because the results that you get when you're listening to the motivational things along with your business, you raise a certain belief in yourself. And when you do that, your results tend to come out more, because you're believing in yourself, you're motivated to do more things, and you're excited about it. And that's just the way that you should be doing things, because, yes, you will have better results when you combine both together. So I very much agree with you on that, Maros. People should be doing both things at once, because if you are just the person that has to have just the list of directions, okay, anybody can follow a list of directions, but you have to stand out and be the person that you're really meant to be. Everybody's meant for greatness. So I would say, shine out there and be the great person that you're meant to be.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Teresa. And just some last words from me. Also, another reason why I'm listening to some motivational stuff is that many times I just wonder how much hardship people went through in order to be very, very successful. And these stories motivate me so much. Even Les Brown is talking about his life and his childhood, and he's talking some stories that it's not like I can relate to them just because I have different goals or had different goals than he had, but the hardship he endured, it's just unbelievable. And now you can see this guy, he's filling up stadiums full of people, talking to them, motivating them, and his income is just out of this world. just because he worked on himself so hard and he succeeded. So that's why I love these kind of stories, and I believe anybody likes or even loves hearing stories where success, stories that ends with big success. Everybody loves that. So that's another thing what I wanted to share with you guys. We might have another hangout on this topic because I love this topic. I believe Teresa also. So thank you for coming, Teresa. It was great to see you again here. Next week probably we won't do a hangout because me and Teresa will be masterminding, and probably there will be no time and room for that. Am I right, Teresa?
Yeah, I'm driving back from Florida on Monday, so that will be impossible, but we'll get together the Monday after that.
Exactly. So just be patient, and in 2 weeks we are back again, and we will do our best to give you our stuff, the best stuff we can share with you, just to help you to be successful. Thank you, Teresa, and I'm looking forward to see you soon in a couple of days actually in Orlando. And anybody who's watching, thank you for coming. Stay tuned to our hangouts, and if you wish to get in touch with me or Teresa, just go to our Facebook walls. You can find me, you can find Teresa. You can see my name here. I just switched to Teresa's. Yeah, you can see her name there right now. All right, so just connect with us, and we are more than happy to help you and to connect with you. Thank you guys, and have a good day. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, Teresa.